Hi, I'm Ashish Birgi, the founder and CEO of MASH Project Foundation. Welcome to 28 for 28 podcast. As you know, 28 for 28 is a campaign where we're bringing the stories of young people who are working towards fighting climate change. And we are profiling 28 inspiring stories from all over India, which will be showcased at the COP28 this year. Today, I'm joined by a very special young guest. Her name is Srijanita Maurya, who's the founder of Animal Patronage. Srijanita is deeply passionate about the cause of animal welfare, and she's spoken about this issue across various platforms, including TEDx, and has been recognized by forums such as uh, Howard University's Crimson Youth Entrepreneurship Society, President George W. Bush Foundation's Point of Light, and has also received a DIVA Award in 2022 for the category of entrepreneur and social work as the Child Prodigy Award. She also won the Global Kids Achievers Award, among many other honors. So without much ado, let's hear Srijanita's story of what inspired her to start this wonderful initiative and how her story can inspire many, many more young people. So welcome, Srijanita, for 28 for 28 podcast.
It's my honor to be here, and thank you so much, MASH Foundation, for inviting me here. It's really an impressive for me to have such an initiative running in our countries and all over the world, and having the kids like us. Thank you so much for having me here.
Truly my pleasure. And on behalf of our partners, High Commission of Canada, Save the Children, and of course, MASH, we are extremely excited to hear your story. So I'll start with the first question, Srijanita. And these are the questions, we've put together by talking to various young people who are already working on different issues or who started very young, and they're also looking to get inspired from story like yours. So my first question is, you are, I think, about 18 only, and you already have, such great accomplishments on your sleeve. So can you talk about how you started, what inspired you, and how did you start this initiative?
So thank you for the question. My journey began in a small city in Uttar Pradesh, India, where my deep connection with the animals and empathy for their well-being flourished. Inspired by my mother's love for the creature, big or small, I started rescuing injured animals at the age of 10. Realizing that my individual efforts were not enough, I created the Animal Patronage, a global non-profit organization to fight for the animals and their rights and for their protection. Through collaboration, partnerships, and dedicated volunteers, our impact beyond my city, and I received the recognition such as Harvard Innovation Fellow, speaking at the prestigious TEDx events, and receiving accolades like Global Kids Achievers Award. And being named as the 28 for 28 is one of the most glorious moments for me.
Awesome. Very, very cool, Srijanita. And, as a young person, who's working on issues, I'm sure a lot of us face this, and I also started around similar age as yours. And when I look back, it's been in a beautiful and very, very rewarding journey. But then, my question is that you always get, all sorts of questions, be it from your parents, family, friends, cousins, that why are you doing this, and doesn't this distract you from your studies and other important goals, right? So how do you face such kind of in the first place, do you get certain kind of comments and all sorts of questions, and if yes, then how do you deal with those?
Okay, so yeah, it's totally understandable condition, and yeah, it's like I am having this problem, and still now it's going with me on. So facing these problems have been in my day-to-day life, like listening to all the problems, like why you are doing, especially when we talk about the social work. People usually say the people who are in social work are not into the education field, but no, it's wrong. There are majorly students who are doing great in education as well as doing things, and these are important. So I think I have prepared my mind in only that I have to work for myself and for my goal, not for the others, what others thinks. And due to my mom's, and especially my mom and my sister's support, I was like, it's okay, whatever the people say, it's nothing to me. I have to work. One day will come when they will also like think like she is doing amazing work and we should also support her, be together with us. And there have been many people who have got changed their mindset after seeing my work, but still there are many who are doing so. I have prepared myself for it.
Super, very, very inspiring, Janita. Climate change is a very, very big problem, right? And we are all fighting for it in so many ways. How do you see, protecting animals and working towards animal welfare, is you see as an important aspect of fighting climate change? How do you see these two very important issues getting connected?
Okay, so yeah, it's very true. Climate change is very important part, and animal issue is the secondary important part, because climate change directly impacts us while animal welfare doesn't directly impact us. But some range, I believe, sometimes humanity or working for having the empathy and sympathy for others are very important than having thinking the thing. If it's not impacting us, then we shouldn't have any problem for it. Like, it's totally true that climate change, as the animal killing is going on, it is impacting the climate change. Talking about very researchy part, if I'll talk, then as like animals are killed, there are many carbon dioxide increases in the air and on our planet, which result in the increase of the climate change. This is what the impact of animal welfare and the climate change altogether, they are working together in all field. While the climate change directly affect us and animal welfare indirectly affect us, but as I mentioned before, only empathy and sympathy are needed for the animal welfare, but climate change is needed to think for our future generation. That's what I think.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I think climate has an overlapping impact on any issues that we see. So, and, animals, just like us, are also affected by climate change, but they may not have a voice. And it's because of actions of human beings, they have to face the brunt. So it's also a very important responsibility of us as humans to also protect the rights and the protect and work towards the welfare of animals, especially who are getting affected by direct and indirect impact of climate change, right? Srijanita, my next question to you is, what are your goals in life? How do you see what you're doing right now, in the long-term vision? What's your long-term vision for yourself in terms of your career, in terms of your profession, and how do you see taking this work to many, many more people? How do you look at scaling this up?
Okay, so talking about this, then talking about how my organization or the current work, what I'm doing, which is called as so-called as social work by the others, then for talking about it, I don't want my future generation to say that once upon a time there was an elephant or a lion living in the past, being of 2020 and 2023. So I don't want my future students, upcoming children, to as to read these story as the past work. I want them to vision it directly by their own eyes. That's why I am working for it. So as not to make these animals go extinct and make our future kids say that you were the one who murdered these kind animals. While talking about my education thing or my career goal, then my career goal is to become a forensic scientist. And many people ask me how the animal welfare and the forensic work are correlated. So I want to relate it as being a forensic scientist. I would be able to work more for the animal welfare, like how the toxicity are working, like toxic things are being used on the animals, toxic things like animal testings and these things. While working as the forensic scientist, I would be able to stop it. So like my education and my social work are correlated in this way.
Beautiful. That's very nice that you're already thinking in that direction and have a good roadmap chalked out for yourself. Super cool and very, very inspiring, Srijanita. Okay, I have one question for you, and then we will go into a quick rapid fire. Okay, so if you have one big message for our world leaders who are going to meet at the COP28 meeting this year, what will that message be?
So to all the COP28 leaders, take urgent action on the environmental conservation and animal welfare, protect biodiversity, reduce emissions, and promote sustainability. Embrace innovation and collaborate with the communities for the positive change, safeguard our planet, and ensure a harmonious coexistence. That what the Srijanita want to tell them.
Superb, Srijana. That's very amazing. Thank you. So we're gonna do a quick sort of rapid fire now. You have to quickly answer, okay? Within 1 or 2 seconds, okay? Awesome. Who's your favorite animal?
Elephant.
Elephants, okay. Who's your biggest role model?
My mama.
Your mama, awesome. What is the first word that comes to your mind when you think of climate change?
Climate change impact, make it a stop it.
You need to stop it, right?
Yeah.
Super. What has been your biggest, inspiring moment in your journey so far?
Like inspiring moment for me, how I got inspired.
Yeah, like in the last few years of your work, what has been your biggest inspiring moment or one of the most happiest moment, let's say?
So first, I saw a 2-year boy planting a plant. That was the most inspiring moment for me. Like seeing a youngster of 2 years only planting a plant, then I was like, the future is going to be bright.
Oh, wow. Planting a plant. What is your favorite, chill time? Like, what do you like to do when you are just chilling and relaxing?
Jamming on Taylor Swift songs.
Kailash Satyarthi songs.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. What is that one thing that you can change in the world if you get superpowers? What will be that one change you want to bring in the world?
Stop climate change and make people go vegetarian.
Oh, wow. Amazing. I'm also vegetarian. I would love to do that too. Okay. One last question. What has been your biggest reason to work what you do? What keeps driving you to do what you do?
To see my future generation be happy, not to call us as a murderer.
Wow, very, very, very moving and super inspiring, Shrijanita. It's been an absolutely pleasure to host you today on 28 for 28 podcast. I'm sure your story will go and inspire many, many more young people to take on a path similar to yours and work towards fighting this climate change and making the world a better place for us and for our future generations. Thank you so much. Keep up this amazing work. Keep inspiring, and all the very best to you.
Thank you so much. It's my honor to be here, and lots of success for you to get more and more innovative students like me to get on this platform.
Super. Thank you, Srijanita.